Sup flappers, yep, we're talking about it. I've been trying to dance around this for the longest time. I felt like I've addressed this issue before, but people just keep asking me, right? Because when you play a game full of beautiful waifus and stunning husbandos, it's bound to have people who have favorites. I have my favorites, and it kind of sucks when your favorite is always being talked down upon or always kind of, on the bottom of this essentially made up tier list hierarchy, whatever, right? And the question here is, will my favorite character ever get changed? How can I take this character and make them better? I am so sick of people making fun of me, saying, oh, you are X main. Oh, you're an X main. Did you know that X is really bad? Oh, you should try this character. Okay, so people, this is gonna be my video on this subject matter. If you guys want to discuss this, I will be doing a live stream later this evening. I'll be summoning on the new banner for the Tartaglia weapon or the Aloy weapon. I don't know. We're going to be summoning for the new weapon, trying to test it out, checking out the new region, and we're going to be discussing things as we go along, right? So first and foremost, buffing a character. Buffing a character is completely legal. It's okay to do. Now the question is, then why doesn't MiHoYo do it? Now the thing is, while buffing a character is okay, nerfing them is not as okay. Now, there is a bit of information going around saying in China, it is illegal to nerf gacha units after they've been released. While this is mostly true, there has been instances where they actually did nerf characters. If I recall correctly, I did read somewhere, correct me if I'm wrong, that in Honkai there was a character that was released and then they had to essentially hot nerf it because it was too broken or something along those lines, right? So I've heard of these things happening. So it is possible. However, understand that that was more of a fix than a nerf. When a character comes out and it just is way overtuned, they have to act fast and they have to essentially do it immediately, and I don't know if compensation was handed out, but in the scope of that, it's not what we're talking about, right? Let's say Ganyu's been out for however long, now suddenly you want to nerf her burst skill CD. Let's say you increase it by 2 seconds. That's a big problem. So you can't really nerf them after they've been out for a while. Players have been playing them. Their banners have gone away. So that's one of the biggest problems to buffing characters, right? To rebalancing these characters. I think MiHoYo knows Amber is underpowered. MiHoYo knows certain synergies aren't working properly, and tuning these while can provide a temporary solution. It's kind of like you fix these things and then you bring new problems. They don't know what's gonna happen due to them coming in doing this, because the later they do this as well, the more problematic it gets. Every character has different synergies with other characters. For example, Jean can pull together Klee's little bombs. Let's say if they shadow buff Venti to make his burst skill be able to group up the bombs, what about Aloy's little ice crystal thingies, right? There are other instances of character interaction that MiHoYo has to take into account when buffing characters. It doesn't just end up being a specific interaction being buffed, it's every single one depending on how they tune these characters. The easiest way then would be to tune numbers, right? Tuning numbers would be so easy. You just go in, hey Amber, let's make your auto attacks hurt a little more, let's make your burst skill range a little bigger and the raining frequency a little better, and also the CD of your burst skill a little longer. Also the damage, let's tune it up a little more, right? That's definitely a direction they can take, but this is where if you listen really closely, if you just listen really closely, you can hear MiHoYo's wallet speaking. You hear that? It doesn't make us money! Yeah. So I've said this quite a number of times, and I think it's a very weak argument. Like, guys, don't point at me. You guys always say walrus. That's a terrible reason, right? But that is the main reason. It doesn't directly generate the money to buff Amber in that way. Are they ever gonna put her on a banner and people are gonna freaking go crazy for her? Some will, most won't. And that's the problem with a lot of these character buffs, that these characters that needs buffing that just doesn't get them. Right? It's because it doesn't benefit MiHoYo in any way to make them stronger. It benefits the community, but we are trying to look for a win-win situation. What can MiHoYo do now that both makes them more money and also make the player base happy? It's a bit of a tangent. I'm just gonna drop one word. Skins. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. I mean, right now, another way that we can get buffs. Now, this way, I haven't seen anybody talking about it, and I've been talking to one of my wallet archons here on the channel about this, and it's artifacts. It's artifacts. Artifacts can provide a great way to boost certain characters into an entire different tier, essentially. With the right artifacts, you can take a character straight from B tier to A tier, A tier to S tier. Essentially, you can do that. Now, I believe we are due for a new artifact domain soon, maybe in the next patch or the patch after that. Pretty much, because they're going to release Ito next patch, right? We're getting Toma this patch. Next patch, we're also getting Goro, right? And eventually, Yaimiko is going to come somewhere down the line, and Dendro characters. We're going to be getting a new artifact domain. I'm actually interested to see exactly how MiHoYo is going to tune, for example, the weak state of Kokome. MiHoYo can buff her through a great artifact set, all right? This is what we need to talk about more. Before this artifact set comes out, we need to start applying pressure to MiHoYo. It's like, hey, MiHoYo, Kokomi isn't in the best spot right now. Please take these artifacts and make her better. And even if the artifacts comes out, right, we can go grind. You can buff the artifacts and tune the artifacts. I believe, right, if you want to take some numbers here or add a special effect there, artifacts should be free to adjust. Is that a loophole? Maybe. Do people spend real money to farm these artifact sets? Yes, they do. All right. But I do think artifact sets is going to be the answer to a lot of our problems here. But please, who am I to say that? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm actually really excited to play in the new patch. I haven't played anything because I want to play it live on stream with you guys. So with that said, I really look forward to seeing you guys in my live stream. I know this concern regarding character being underwhelming has been going on for a while. I tried my best to answer everybody's questions as I can see, especially newer players who are looking for potential reruns and saying, hey, do you think this character is going to get buffed? Do you think that character is going to get buffed? I don't know, quite honestly, but this is the discussion where I'm at with it right now. All right, so if you have any more questions, I do urge you to join my live stream. It should be out maybe 5 hours from you seeing this video, so I hope to see you all there. Pulling for Tartaglia, no, not pulling for Tartaglia, pulling for his weapon, the Polar Star, and probably gonna get the 4-star weapon as well, the Claymore, but I'm not gonna use it. And also talking about a lot of these new concerns. Also really excited to see the new island. I'm actually weirdly excited to see the new island. I guess it's because of all the new monsters and stuff, but not really excited to farm the mats. All right. So with that said, hope to see you guys there. Till then, stay safe. Peace. Bye bye.